Hello and welcome back. I am Marumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more AAI programmable vehicles with Steejo. We're officially renaming the series, right?
Yes.
I mean, pretty much. We should. I think. Seems only fair.
I found out what the issue was. So basically, I've got two conditions that can both be true at the same time, therefore causing issues with my robots.
I like how they're your robots now. They're not mine. They're not ours. No, they're just yours.
Our robots. I'm getting them in a divorce. So what the forum post that basically explains most of this shit to you, it was limiting things. So it was saying if the hauler had more than 200 coal in it, then it should go back to the depot or the drop off. But if it had less than 200 coal, it should go and pick up more from the miner. And I didn't like that. I wanted it so that it was waiting at the hauler and waiting at the depot until the miner had enough coal for it to go and pick up.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. So that there's less traffic, less, whatever.
Yeah, less like bashing into the miner until it gets enough coal to satisfy the request.
Following him around and just bullying him like, come on, work your ass off, move it.
Pretty much. So I was like, yeah, let's just leave them sitting at the depots until they can get sent to the miner.
Okay.
But the issue is now both can be true, and I don't know if what the miner's trunk space is like in comparison to the haulers. I think
there's only one hauler entity, so we could just build one and check it.
The haulers seem to have more trunk space than the miner Mark IIs, but do the bigger miners have bigger trunk spaces?
I think so, yes. I believe when I was looking at I was trying to find out what the actual mining speed of it was, because it doesn't display it in game. They all have a mining power of 3, and the mining speed is what increases. And when I was looking at the files that I read, that the larger, higher tier ones do have more trunk space.
Okay.
By a lot. It gets really big. So what if you were to try to have, I don't know, 10 separate miners go out and mine the trees right now? How would you do that? Could that even be a thing?
Well, I'm sure I could just I could find out what has the most. Yeah, I'm sure I could find out what ID has the most wood in it, and then send the hauler to go and find that. We put a mod in called Math Coprocessors, which requires blue science packs, so science pack 3s. So unfortunately we're a bit away from it, but yeah, that's got like a minimum, maximum, and random combinator, which is pretty cool.
But what if you, let's just say you had two robots that were, miners, two mining vehicles that were supposed to go and mine trees. Are they going to both go for the exact same tree, or are they going to go for any area, the closest area? Like, how does it decide?
Okay, so if you come and look at the miner controller right now.
Just one, as you would call it, wee bit. I need a... Okay, alright, sorry. I'll listen. I'm good. What's up?
Alright, so if you have a look at the miner controller up here. So this constant combinator on the left says Zone X Blue 1. Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that is a specific X mark on the map that is labeled number 1. And then if you look at the signal output terminal on the zone scanner, it tells you that Zone X Blue 1, which is the thing we're feeding into it, there's 71 of X blue zones.
Which is our Sapphirite indicators.
Yep, so we've got 71 Sapphirite indicators. But Zone X Blue 1 is located at the subtile 1.8000, 6.5000, or 1865.
Why are there two? So what's subtile and tile? Is that chunks?
Subtile is the tile position, except more exact. So it's literally like the tile is.
Huh. Okay. So anyway, we got an XY coordinate for where it is.
But that is where zone X blue 1 is, and then it spits that out, and then that's where it tells the miner to mine. But if I change that to zone X blue 2, then that's a different zone. But you don't need to keep updating this because it's a vector, I think it's called, which means that when 2 is used up, then when there's no more zone X blue 2, then zone X blue 3 gets knocked back and changed to number 2.
I see. Okay.
So basically, you place these down and have one miner going to zone X blue 1 and one miner going to zone X blue 10. So they're always like apart from each other, and you'd do the same if you were doing for trees. You'd have one going to.
So it's kind of like trains where you'd have like outpost, Sapphire Outpost 1, Sapphire Outpost 2, and then if you told the train to go to Outpost 1, but then eventually that one got drained of its resources and you just created the newest ones, you could loop back and use the same name and the train would keep on working.
Yeah, so think of it as if you had zone Outpost 1, Outpost 2, and Outpost 3. Outpost 1 gets depleted, but instead of your train just sitting at Outpost 1, it's automatically bumped everything back so that Outpost 2 is now Outpost 1, and Outpost 3 is now Outpost 2.
Now, the way you do your organization on these, I've noticed you've got 2 constant combinators to control this whole thing. Could you not send a constant combinator signal from the blue signal and then use a green wire from that into the output just cross it? Here, I'll create a copy so that I don't mess with anything important.
I could, and then it would just be...
I don't know, I'm just, but like, I don't have any green wire, but couldn't you just drag a wire from here all the way up to...
And make this like ID 14...
To there?
So,
yeah. Like, could you do that?
I've done that instead.
So now you've got... I can see why you built it this way the first time. That red wire doesn't work that way? You gotta use green, or what?
Yeah, just so it's all on the one wire. Yeah. Like that could work. It shouldn't make any difference whatsoever.
I like it better like that.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm trying to like mentally categorize this thing. So now it's very clear on the left side, you see the Sapphirite zone with unit ID 14. It's both in the same combinator. It's just like a very clear, like, this is what this one controls.
Yeah, except I liked it on different combinators so that I can copy and paste that ID. So I can be like, okay, this is a Sapphirite miner here. So I can copy that ID and then go to, okay, and this is a Sapphirite hauler. So this is the same miner does the same.
Okay.
Actually, that's technically
there's a good, reasonable explanation. I just wanted to see.
Literally just for copy pasting. So yeah. Well, that's how it was done. That's how it was done on the thing, on the forum post, and I kept it that way because I like copy and pasting like that. But it's totally doable to do it the other way as well. How much is a constant combinator? Just to see how many resources I'm wasting.
I don't think it's much. It's not about waste even, really. It's just, I don't know. Have you been seeing? No, you just told me the other day you're not actually using Reddit anymore, which I don't believe. But you said that you on Reddit, people keep on trying to make the smallest possible thing that can launch a rocket. And so it's kind of got me in this minimalistic mode where I'm like, it'd be nice if we could just make it a few tiles smaller, kind of thing. Can we get rid of anything? Can we remove this? I haven't even tried doing that challenge, and I'm just still sort of interested in it.
So yeah, I sorted up my holo controllers, and they're not quite the way that I want them right now, but they're working, so I'm ignoring them.
Okay, that's good to hear.
So yeah, there's different things that I could do, which is I was wanting to set it so that if the haulers have too much in their inventory, then they can do certain things. No, I don't think they are working right now. My
Nice.
God.
You're never gonna get them completely figured out. You realize this, don't you?
That's because that's at 4. Okay. No, that's just a bug, just because it's literally it's coal, and it's using coal to fuel itself, which is where that bug comes in.
Okay. So how about that Angel's Petrochem stuff? You want to work on some of that to get you distracted from all this? Or,
yes.
I mean, we have 10 minutes to figure out Angel's Petrochem. You ready?
Okay, easy. Right. I'll do that in a second. I'm just going to move up some of these other things that I've made down here, just so that they're all in the one area for neatness. Whee! Hey, we've got near inserters though.
Yeah, we can actually knock out research fairly quickly right now if we just take the time to do it. That's the main issue we keep running into.
I'm gonna have to have a look at your setup that you've made.
For what? Science? It's nothing special. It's just regular science. Green is just regular. Nothing's changed with green.
Oh, fair enough.
It's the blue and the... There's military science packs now. There's a number of changes to it.
I need steel. I'm sure I've seen it kicking about.
I disassembled the whole thing.
Oh, have you got any?
Yeah, sure.
Right, cheers. I just need it for power poles. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, and then it's just the... Might as well get this done as well. Oh, this is the thing I was doing when I last got desynced.
Oh, that's good news, right? Kind of. Please don't get desynced again. That's not good.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so near inserters, let's knock out a few more of the inserter options, and then I think we should try to do some
Petrochem.
Some stuff. I'd like to just start smelting some of the stone. Instead of turning all of the crushed bits into stone, which you literally just use to make things like bricks, you know?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so you replaced the power line there. Okay, gotcha.
Oh yeah, sorry. Why did the power go off? Sorry.
Yeah. We could instead spend those resources on whatever we want. There's a sludge process where you turn the stone into slurry, and then the slurry gets made into other things, and you can make it conditional, and it's neat. I like it. Oh, but while I was doing all that, I was going to come up here and actually put the science into a building.
So that's why you'd marked that as science. I thought you were actually doing something in this building. Alright, so all of my bits and bobs are all moved up now, so... And they're all labelled nicely. Right, so what's the next thing, boss?
For science?
Science?
Sort of capacity bonus seems good. You're not supposed to, according to Nextla, you're not supposed to use rotated inserters in blueprints.
Blueprints, yeah.
Damn. I was going to try to do the same thing I always do, which is to just make it as minimalistic as it could possibly be, and then realize that would probably make it cause desyncs. So let's just not do that.
So this miner does nothing, so there's no point in being there. That miner is supposed to be mining wood, but I don't know where he's gone.
Rotated, or even just any kind of special configuration?
I have no idea.
Ugh. Well, I'm gonna do it anyway. Good luck, don't desync. See, look, you didn't desync. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, they're just like larger. Hey, did I have some science labs on me?
You must have.
Must have done. Well then.
Crap.
Okay. Beep beep yourself, mate. Okay, so...
Okay, inserters. Yeah, what? You keep on wanting me to like focus. I can't focus. I'm doing the designs now. You got me on a project. I'm working on a project.
The little wood derp is just is charging through the place right now. It's hilarious. Oh my god, he's charging through the place so he could get to a single tree. Nah, mate. Nah, you're not getting to that tree. That tree no longer exists. It's my tree. Piss off. He's running away dejected now. Oh well, I really wanted that tree. Oh, you see this tree up here as well, yeah? Yeah, you're going to crash through the entire factory? You got this tree? Yeah? Are ya? Are ya? Oh yeah, fuck mate, it's my tree.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have let that tree stay in the center of the factory for so long, and then he wouldn't...
That wasn't in the center of the factory, it was the other side of power, but... He's been a little derp right now. Right, mate. We're gonna drive up here. We're gonna get you away from all of the sensitive bits. I wish there was a zone that you could mark that they just wouldn't go in. Like there was a specific zone type that the AI would avoid.
I think you could do that if you wanted to add more stuff to every single one of your setups. You could create some sort of a restriction.
Yeah, it would need to be added to literally everything. Whereas it would be nice just to be able to go, yes, don't enter this zone. This is a no-go zone. So you could mark out areas of your factory so that the AI didn't path into it and bash it.
Yeah.
But I don't even know the best way that I would do that. Anyway, let's get on to this Angels Petrochem because I've already burst my brain with sorting out these haulers, etc. So.
Well, we need a few more science labs. I'm gonna probably end up building way more than I need right now. I really like the little derps. They please me, but it is really detracting from the Factorissimo and the Angels.
Yeah.
So
it's currently just AEI right now.
Yeah, that's why I said we're gonna officially rename the campaign, aren't we?
Should do.
So,
should do.
Oh, hey, there's the first desync.
Oh my god.
Wonder why. I opened up the science menu while I was inside the factory building.
Possibly?
It was as I clicked that button. Let's try it again.
Let me actually load back in. I'm catching up.
I sure hope that that's not related. I thought we had it all solved. No.
I'm going straight up now.
It could be any number of things when you have as many mods as we do. Ready?
Yep.
No. Opening the menu. Didn't do it. I don't know. What were you doing?
I was just running. Go in nothing.
Anyway, so how about we do nickel processing? That'll give us the ability to do nickel and start working our way towards like sulfuric acid. It's only red science as well, so we'll knock out in no time at all.
So strange.
There we go, desynced you again. Haha.
Oh, hey, fantastic.
New reports.
Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna zip like all of the desync reports.
What if this one's related to nanobots being upset with me for being inside the factory building while they're trying to construct stuff? Because I noticed I'm inside a factory building and they're not actually
building anything
right now. Huh. Alright. Advanced ore refining sounds good. Shall I pause again? Probably should.
Yeah, pause. Oh, desynced again. Ah.
The endless desync loops.
What were you doing there?
Nothing. Nothing of importance. You've reached the desync limit. Tired of your nonsense.
Oh, well, it's that time again.
Well, I guess we're gonna get to Angel's Petrochem next time then. And
Yeah.
we'll take these other new desync reports. Damn it, I thought it was the crafting combinator! So excited to have fixed it. Alright, well, we'll be back then. Same time, same place tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
See you in a bit.